Hey everyone, it's me doing my January update. Better late than never, I suppose. I just wanted to give a quick update on what's been going on. First and foremost, I have officially gotten under 200 pounds. I am so excited. I can hardly stand it. I was able to get that finally right before I went on my trip to California. So, because I hadn't been back in a year, so people hadn't seen me in a year, and it was a great response, and I loved every minute of it. I relished in it that people hadn't seen me in that long and thought I looked great. Secondly, my brother had his gastric bypass earlier this year. Yeah, earlier this year, 2010, the beginning of January, he had it done. And he's doing great. He's already lost 30 plus pounds. Yesterday was his 2 week mark, and he's a little sick at the moment, but he's doing pretty well. None of the pain medication they could give him was helping him at all. It was actually making him sick, so he had to go off of that just 4 days after surgery. So he wasn't exactly a happy camper about that. But he's doing well, and he had the same struggles everybody has in the first 2 weeks. That it was difficult, if this was worth it, and um, wanting to chew on things and stuff like that. I haven't met anyone or heard anyone that's ever said that those first 2 weeks um, are easy for anybody. It's never been easy. Uh, Other than that, I glanced through my videos that I've had, looking at the first one until recently, and I challenge anyone that is having some depression about losing their last few pounds right before, if they don't look through their own videos and see a huge difference from the first one to the most recent. It's really amazing and can definitely boost your spirits. I know I've looked through mine, and I looked through a few friends, and from the first video to the most recent, I don't know if I recognize the people that were in the first video, and I'm glad that I don't. They've completely changed, and I've completely changed, and we all always keep some of our characteristics, but we definitely look different and better. Couple of things I wanted to mention that I got from my newsletter from my doctor, Laparoscopic Associates. They had a couple of cool things that they put in here. The first one was navigating the grocery store. It says, here's a simple trick to remember next time that you take a trip to your grocery store. Stay on the perimeter. If you follow along the perimeter of the grocery store, you'll find fresh produce, the dairy section, and protein, your meats, poultry, fish, and cold cuts. It goes on to say, sometimes venturing down every aisle results in tempting crackers, cookies, and various other empty calorie foods. You may want to stop. However, in the frozen food section, you might want to stop and get such things as turkey meatballs, fillets of fish, frozen veggies to keep in your freezer. It also had a crock pot recipe. Who doesn't love those? You throw it all into the crock pot and put it on low for 6 to 8 hours, and this is what you get. You get lemon herb turkey breast, and the ingredients are 1 pound of turkey breast, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1/2 cup of dry white wine, 2 cloves of garlic, and salt and pepper to taste. And then you have a spectacular little meal when you get home that's really good to keep your proteins up. Then, really quickly, I had recorded this video once already and it messed up, so I'm not gonna go through this entire thing again. But addiction transfers. I don't know how many of your doctors went through this with you, but I know that my doctor and the office went through this so many times with me and my family, making sure that this wasn't that we didn't have addictions and that they weren't going to follow through. But basically, it goes into talking about how scientists have actually said that food addiction is a real disorder, such as drug or alcohol addictions. and that food is usually used for these people for filling some sort of emotional void that's inside of them, or needing to feel some sort of control over their life, or having just depression in general over life's anxieties. So they say that those food addictions after bariatric surgery, I shouldn't say gastric bypass because there's several different ones, but bariatric surgery, you can continue to have your food addictions, which will reverse your surgery and cause you to gain weight again. I've seen a couple of people do that, but it also can transfer to an alcoholism, compulsive shopping, drug dependencies, excessive gambling, and then also increased or uncharacteristic sexual relationships. And it goes into listing, that if you're developing such issues, it gives, contact, who you would need to contact in your local area if you wanted to get help with those things. But that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to report. I'm doing the best that I can on keeping my carbs low. I'm doing what I can to eat my protein first. Also, I've had this really weird thing where I'll get really hungry for 2 to 3 days where I can't seem to get enough food throughout the day, and then within, the following 3 days or the following week after that, I'm not interested in food at all. I don't want to eat. I just want to drink and, drink water and protein shakes and stuff like that, where I don't really want food. It's really weird. I don't know if any of you have that, but I know that I get that. And, I mean, it's not messing me up at all. I'm obviously still losing some weight, so I'm not overly concerned about it. It's just a little weird. Thought I'd share that with you in case somebody else had that and was wondering if anybody else did. Anyways, thank you to all my new subscribers. I've been seeing the emails that you've been subscribing to my videos, and I am very glad that my videos have helped you enough that you feel that you should subscribe, and I will continue them as long as people are watching. Have a good day, everyone.